Aloha, I'm Deb Lewis for Mentally Tough Women, and we're here to teach you how to handle stress. Now, we're going to dive into the first lesson, but if you only remember one lesson, please remember this one. Because if you're about to handle stress, one of the things that can get in your way are obstacles. Obstacles are those things that some of us, I've come from an engineering background, for example, love to have them because I always am trying to figure out, what do I need to do with it? Oh, that's there, I need to go around it. Because you're not necessarily going to eliminate obstacles, they're going to pop up along the way. Just like you're driving down the road and we almost got hit in a car because someone comes off into your space. But if you're well prepared, then you have someone around you who's very alert, then you will not get injured. And you may not even get hurt at all. So the idea is that there's obstacles in our lives that we have to be aware of, and we have to understand the impact on achieving anything that we want in life. And what's the number one obstacle that I found in years of experience of working in all kinds of difficult situations? Negativity. Negativity. I'm going to tell you that negativity isn't always bad. People want to call things bad and good. Not right and wrong. I want you to get rid of that language. Get rid of that language. Just like obstacles are going to pop up in your life, negativity is going to pop up in your life. And it's how you respond to that negativity that's going to determine if you're going to achieve those things that are most important to you. And so here's the thing about negativity. Even the most negative person that I've found, when I say negative person, it's what they do. It's not who they are at their essence, because deep down, what I have discovered, no matter what you may think or what you may have been told, they want to succeed. They want to succeed and they want to make a difference, something with their life, and they want to have a positive impact. Unfortunately, I think that many people who were very positive and then they got slammed, like idealists, people who are idealists, they want to change the world and give all the love out there, which is great. But then they get slammed and they become what I call cynics, people who take a jaded view of the world, and that is a negative bent to something that really doesn't have to be there. And so as you look at that negativity, you have to know what to deal with it. And then if you believe that the people who are saying even the most toxic things out of their mouth, that they are really trying to make a difference, it's just not the way you would do it. Engineers understand that. Engineers know there's more than one way to build anything. There's more than one way to design, to construct, even to tear down something. You know, there's many, many things that you can do. It's what's best for the situation. Or sometimes people get pretty self-interested and they say, what's best for me? You ought to know that for your own life, but that doesn't mean you have to impose it on somebody else. What if that's not for someone else? Does that mean if you disagree with someone else that you're going to cut them off? You're going to stop talking to them? You can do that, but I would suggest that you have now cut off your chances for lifetime success. And people miss this every single day. When you go negative, you break that trust with that relationship and you shake the foundation of it, maybe never to repair it. I just ask you, has anyone been negative to you? Have they ever yelled at you? How about that? Have they ever yelled at you? That's a great question, because guess how many times I've been yelled at, screamed at, put down. I would say it's been over 10,000 times. Okay? The reason is I put myself out there. I like to make a difference, and I'm not afraid to go out even if people are going to pummel me. And so I gave an example in the text that was provided with our 10-day email challenge of a friend, wonderful friend, talented, knowledgeable, capable. People want him to attend their meetings because of the insights he brings to them. And when he was talking about a meeting coming up on a very important topic, guess what? He decided he wasn't going to go. Why did he not want to go? Because he knew that it was going to be divisive, people were going to be yelling at each other, and he didn't have the time or energy to spend in that space if people were more interested in arguing with each other and being right than coming together as human beings and discussing something very important but discussing it in a way that you value the other people and you respect them. And so when you understand that every time you allow negativity to come into your conversation, you have created a huge obstacle. Now, for some people, it may be catastrophic. For other people, it may be small. But it's not the opinion of you. It's not your opinion. It's the opinion of the people who you're delivering whatever it is that you do to them and how they react. Because I could think it's no big thing, but if the person next to me think it's huge, then they're gone, or they may fight me, or they may just sit there and smile and not contribute at all. That's what happens in today's world, and it's a huge problem. So I want you to remember that negativity creates obstacles, and it makes it harder to handle stress. We have a lot of real stress. We know that 90% of stress is imagined, especially the negative stuff. And so what I want you to think about is that you can address it so much more effectively and handle stress when you understand that when you keep it out of your space, it certainly does indicate something, but negativity out there is optional. Stress, you'll learn in the future lesson, is essential to us. So let's get started with the second lesson if you're ready. But please, if you remember nothing else from all the training, understand that negativity in your space creates obstacles. Obstacles to your health, well-being, your relationships, your work, everything in your life. If you allow negativity to stay there in its present form and don't transform it, its energy, it will burn instead of build. So let's get started on our second lesson.